What's going on, everybody? Captain RoBear crew here for Spelljammer episode 16.
Hola.
How are we at 16 already?
How did we get there?
That's more than two hands.
16 and nobody's done. Oh, wait.
Hey. Time flies, yo.
I stopped myself, Drake. I stopped myself. I'm so proud. And Cap, that artwork you got under the title is amazing, by the way.
Gorgeous.
This is the
Official.
no, like this is what like from the beginning.
It's always been there.
Yeah, so well, you guys just don't. It's because Hyro is gone and chat's down in his box. You guys just haven't seen
Cat's
it.
usually there.
Yeah, you just haven't seen it. But yeah, that's the way it was before chat moved
I
up
just
there.
wanted to point it out. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you. It doesn't show up.
Episode 16, you know, it's the new. It's like whenever you know, someone cuts their hair or dad shaves his beard off. Last time I did that, I think my daughter cried and told me never to do that again, by the way. And she's 21.
I always love those videos where the dad shaves the beard and the kids come out and like, stranger danger, do not want.
Stranger danger.
That happened to me when I was like probably 17 or 18. My dad shaved his mustache off by mistake somehow. It took me hours to figure out why he looked different. I'm like, something is wrong here.
You had stranger danger with your dad at 17?
What was that?
You had stranger danger with your dad at 17?
Well, I thought maybe he was abducted by aliens and replaced by,
That's what aliens do. Okay, I missed that on History Channel.
Now, Drake, you got to remember, 17 when we grew up was still actually an age of innocence. Okay, it's not 17 now. Totally fucking different.
To be fair, at 17, my mom moved out on me. I had to pay for an apartment at 17.
You were one of those kids that had your own place for senior year of high school?
Oh yeah, I had a car. I had the car I had was a 1980 Chevy panel van. You know, manual choke, manual lights, everything was manual
Bro.
on it. It was no one could steal it, so I'd always let the keys in it.
And I thought my Chevy Celebrity station wagon was cool. You beat me, bro.
It was an old plumber's van, so it was completely empty inside. I just threw a futon in it.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Well, unfortunately, everybody, Raiden Hyro's got to work this weekend. We had a good stretch. I'm not gonna lie, long enough for Zero to forget what was underneath chat on the main frame.
That's right.
Yeah, but with him being gone, we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a time jump from the very emotional ending that was last episode. At least enough for us to be back on the ship and kind of like out of the moment, so we don't have to all comment on how awesome it was while he's in the ring, not listening to us and being the main person to talk about it. That's how it goes sometimes. But if anybody's got big announcements they want to let the community know about, now is the time to do so.
Dragonflight's worth it. I tell everyone to get back into WoW now. It's worth.
I've become the everyday WoW peddler. I might as well just put the link in the Discord at this point.
Hey, for real, those pictures that you kept, the screenshots, are part of the reason. I'm like, man, Kev's having a lot of fun. You know, we have the same taste in games. I might have to look at this shit.
Appreciate the love, T. T's one of my old school IRL friends that we go way back. But he came back as well. He's been tanking in a guild and whatnot. We've got some runs in, but it's been so much fun. But yeah, dude, I've gotten more compliments over my picture of my picture tour of WoW. And really the whole reason the picture tour of WoW started was because my buddy Andrew is Caligos, and I got to become friends with Andrew because of the Lost Ark project, because he's Balthor for Lost Ark. So I'm like, I'm freaking out. So I'm like, wherever I'm playing with my buddy, and like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, holy shit, you get to do the like iconic lines like "well met" in WoW, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm always like, I just send him a bunch of shit, and I just like, oh, okay, I might as well post it on Twitter, like, instead of just like blowing up his feed all the time inside Discord. So it's like I take pictures of like emoting around his character in interacting with him, but like I didn't know anything about it and didn't read any cheats, so it was like he was enjoying the slow drip where I'm like, and this fucking happened, and this happened. You lead the raid? What? You just got the coolest character job ever. Oh, he's a lucky little shit.
Awesome.
He is also he gets to be 2 fucking dragons in that game. He's in the bronze dragon flight too. He's a Tauren Dante that loves his books.
Nice.
I'm like, dude, how many people can say they're in 2 dragon flights? Like, that's pretty hardcore. But as typical in WoW, you hear one voice, you'll hear him. Not as bad as ESO. ESO is like ESO is like 6 people doing a whole stage play.
League of Legends is the same way.
Yeah. I mean, hey, voice acting's expensive. You know, what can you say? But yeah, I've enjoyed the shit out of it. If you've ever played World of Warcraft and you enjoyed it at any point in time, it's a good playthrough for just the story alone. Anytime when there's an expansion, it's usually worth to come back for like 2 or 3 months. But like, man, they dropped like a whole roadmap, and it's been fun.
Looks good.
I've never
They already got the seasons laid out, everything.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here's all the content. I've never played WoW like I played D&D, where I'm like, oh, I want to roll one of those up. I want to roll one of these up. I never played it that way, and now like that's how I'm playing it. It's largely due to a lot of changes that they made over the course of time, but yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it.
Way more user friendly.
Hopefully, I'll be playing for the next year now.
You're signed up. That's fantastic. Suckered in the hard way, but hey, you know, if you're gonna pay for the cheapest amount anyway, you know, you might as well do it and get yourself some free mounts. What, you know, these marketing people know what they're doing.
I'm a sucker for that. Like, I'm a 14 addict, Final Fantasy 14, and freaking in-game mounts or minions or clothing items. Hell yeah! Oh my god, I'll go broke so fast.
Hey, you. Hey, kid. Hey, I got something over here. Yeah, I got the game. But if you get this version, look at shiny.
Okay, so me and 40 were just having a discussion about another Blizzard game, Diablo 4, and like all the stuff you can get by buying Diablo 4. Oh my god, we sat for, I don't know, 40, what was it, 50 minutes the other night just talking about like the different versions of, ooh, what if we get this in-game item, or this version gets this game item? Dude, just geeking out.
Is it worth the extra 10? But yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it is worth it.
Diablo always has been. Like, it took me about 10 minutes to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna get the Ultimate Edition. I always have. Yep. Hey, what part of Tyrion's costume can you collect today? Like, how many times has this shit been piecemealed out? Like,
Tyrion's that dude, though.
Yeah. The only thing I can say is, you know, I always play a bunch of MMOs during the wintertime because, like, what is you're bored? Like, no, there's not a lot going on. It's not a lot going on.
Membership, and I went one time in the last month.
You know what? I'm proud of you for going that one time at least. It's also January 8th, so we'll just say that it was in January.
Yeah. New year, new you.
You could still go to the gym and bathe yourself and play video games.
Tyson can do it.
Yeah, Tyson is a prime example of that.
Oh man, I lost my train of thought on that. But oh yeah, it was the only thing that's going to be disappointing about Diablo is Diablo is going to come out like right when weather gets nice.
Yeah, June.
I'm like, oh man, I'm really going to be conflicted when I'm like, can I be sober when I get off this boat to play Diablo? And the answer is going to be no, but I'll try. And more than likely, I will fall asleep. Well,
drunk demon slaying doesn't sound like a bad idea, though.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea. I'm excited. But we need to get this thing kicking chickens. Over here, we are still putting together the last little bits of new shows. So hang tight with us. New shit's coming. Other than that, I'm going to do the new little flip out. So if you guys didn't catch Thursday, we essentially leave intros like this all go on the live VOD. So you can go to YouTube and you can go to live and you can check out and see all our yammering whenever you want. And then the actual video we pick up right with the start of gameplay. We're going to try and hack the YouTube algorithm a little bit better since most of your views come in the first 30 seconds to see if we can try to hook. So we're trying new shit out. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But this is what we're going to be doing for a while. So, stay tuned for that. All right. What's going on, everybody? Captain RoBear and crew here for Spelljammer episode 16. Picking up where we left off last week. Split party, 2 locations. Half at the Rock of Brawl, trying to figure out exactly what kind of vacant seat of power was left behind by Rygar the Ruthless. after you dispensed of him and Xerxian henchmen that tried to stop you from making your way out into the galaxy in search of doom space. The other half of the party headed to Topola's tower to find that map, to locate where doom space could be found.
Why?
However, with the party finally putting themselves together, unbeknownst, fighting autognomes back in the Rock of Brawl, a place completely emptied out with no one else, and certainly appeared to be at least in debt owned by the Xerxian Empire, foreclosed upon. You guys were able to make it to a transporter, hooking back up with the rest at Topola's tower. You guys got to go for a little space fishing, as the map, long gone, no longer able to be put back to place. You guys had to search for the actual lens for Topola to find this spot for you. However, it had long since been devoured by scavers. You guys were forced out onto the asteroids to dispense of them in a heroic group effort. In an amazing emotional piece with Raiden and his Thor baby dog. You guys were able to dispense of those foes. We pick up hours later, telescope lens set back up in Topola's tower. No more scavers looming in the darkness. You guys are set to try to find Doom Space whenever you would like. For those who are rolling cards, it is very obvious that the bot is not up. So I would suggest you guys not roll any more cards so I can give them all back to you in a hot minute. I know this is the new game. How many cards can I play before I tell RoBear at the end of the episode that Streamloots is not working? Don't worry.
Sounds like it'd be one of those things on one of those betting sites. How many cards can they play before RoBear gets pissed?
Not everything needs odds.
So it's fixed. I can roll.
So how does this lens like, do you need coordinates? How do you find the location?
All you hear is just shit. Loud bangs. It sounds like when someone's leg kicks over a very, very large toolbox. Shit's just spilling out. It's not quite done yet. These things take time. When we get there, I'll be able to show you. I promise. Is Topola, you can't even see Topola's just buried underneath the bottom of this mechanism, and Commander Crux is being nice enough to hand these tools back and forth as they fit this lens that is, God knows how long this thing has been missing.
This is gonna. Pepper, do you even see what they're connecting? Like,
You lost you there, Drake.
is that technology? Like, is that how that connects, Pepper? Like, what are they doing? Like, I don't even see this type of thing. I haven't seen anything like this, but what?
So since Pepper has never been on a planet, she grew up going ship to ship with her family as scavengers. Would she have potentially seen this kind of technology before?
Telescope?
Yeah,
But they're hooking it up to a mechanism.
Yeah, like, dude, oh my god, we're not doing this again. No, stop.
So, Pepper's seen a telescope before, but I imagine you guys are referencing the orrery that's in the center chamber, not the actual mechanism of the observatory upstairs.
Yeah.
The orrery down below is that is the digital display of everything else that's out. Would 100% would know the technology on top of the observing tower. Now down below, having a device that reflects all of this that can fit in your palm. Now, yeah, that's badass. Unfortunately, without it being connected up to the telescope, you guys are like on the starting now screen of this thing. So it is projecting space, but it's projecting the last bit of space that he looked at, and there's no point of reference. It's the reason why I have this scene queued up. It's like looking out into a nebula that's unmarked, unnamed, unknown. It's interesting, but you have no point of reference of what it is or where it points to, while they continue to try to affix this lens.
Well, Cole, it's familiar, but I have no idea where this is. This is way further than anything I would have seen. Muted, buddy.
I kind of want to touch it. I want to see if it moves. I want it to do something. I know we're waiting, but I really want to touch it.
Hold on. And Pepper looks around to see if anyone's watching. I got your back. And she just kind of broadens her body out. Touch it.
Cole will turn to kind of like look at the rest of the room, and he'll use his tail to reach out and just gently just like touch it, just anywhere on it, just kind of poke it.
Cool. I need a Constitution saving throw for you.
Oh, all right. Constitution saving throw.
Is that your final?
Oh, Cole's not prepared for anything. That, of course, is going to be his final.
Rant.
Cool. The shiny object in the room, the giant red button. The piece of magic that's projecting the world. You decide to fuck with it.
Just touch it. Like, not hurt it. Not do anything malicious. It's glowing. I mean, how could you say no?
Pepper, since you're the only one that's self-described within the scene and they're looking out, I want you to roll a perception check. 13?
Yeah.
It's not even that you have to notice it first, you feel it. The static electricity of your fur all being pulled from your right side that's next to the orrery in that direction. And you can see the Tesla coil style arc that's coming across. As Cole is positioning himself, you can see that arc bend as it gets close to his tail. Cole, I want you to roll a 1d4. like an act of God. Cole, you place your tail in just the right spot. As it Mr. Magoo's through the air, missing this Tesla coil as the number 2 was directly in the middle in the bad spot in this. You had a 25% chance of 10d10s coming towards your small body of lightning damage. However, this has created a puppet-like effect up against the nebula, as now there is a kobold-shaped like star as it reflects back out towards the rest. It's actually the most fantastic high-risk puppet show that anyone could ever pull off.
I can eat a star. Nom 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 nom.
It's so beautiful. Oh, Cole,
What?
And you didn't even have to use your bagpipes.
I mean, ooh, got me thinking. What if I hit a tune with this too?
I don't know. What about something bassy?
AC?
Yeah, like something that just got the.
And Cole just like
What sound would a star make?
oh, something probably close to like a combination of that the rock a brawl with like one of those sharks we just fought, right? Like it'd be screechy, but then it'd also be like just noise too. Yeah, like put together. Here, got an idea. You hold this part of the pipe, and then also this part, and I'm hold this. All right, ready? On count of 3, I want you to move your hand from here to here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, and Cole will just like full pump right down on his bagpipes while both Pepper and him are hitting just kind of an assortment of keys, and they're just sliding up and down, making like the most terrifying screeching noise as
What
all
the
the air
fuck is
explodes out
wrong
of
with
it.
both of you?
That's the sound of the stars. Look, Zorak. Look, Zoltan. It's Zorak. He's coming. Look, see, there he is.
No one can leave you alone for any amount of minutes. As I look and I can see the arc conductor that is inches away from your tail as you're currently pulling this Godzilla maneuver over across the stars where it looks like you're invading. Don't move.
That's the fun part. It
No!
makes the thing.
No! As I can see it's like gets a little bit closer, then you're further away a little bit. You're responsible for this. As I point over towards Pepper.
Yeah. What am I in charge of? You're giving me power?
Wait, you're in charge?
I'm in charge.
I mean,
Okay.
you did fly the ship earlier. Like you did that. Yeah. Yeah, Pepper's totally in charge.
I look around. Heinrich, are you anywhere near this level?
Heinrich is on the top level. He has no idea what's going on. All he heard, you could see Heinrich. He's actually lounging back, looking.
No, that's we'll get to there when you're in the scene. He's of course there's no adult here. 7. Is anyone else inside the room?
Wow, Sultan's voluntarily with us?
Zoltan is the adult.
Exactly.
God forbid we don't get any fucking words out of you guys. Fucking, do I have to be like my fucking nephew? Use your words. Use your words. Dax, Sigrid?
Guys
Are you-
upstairs playing cards with Heinrich? What you doing?
A yes or no would suffice whether you were in the scene or not. That would.
No, I am not in that scene.
Fucking thank you. I'm glad we can fucking get some words out of you here. Jesus Christ, boys.
Oscar worthy.
Oscar. And you know what? That's when I realize I've been left to babysit.
I mean, we're not babies. You were just friends. You're friend sitting.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. I thought like we turned a corner.
No! You're a baby because.
But you gave me 3 of your babies.
No, I
One
didn't.
survived.
No, and you can take that phrase and take it back to wherever your homeland is and put it there. That's phrasing. You're not good at it. Cole.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
if you had babies, aren't you the
No!
mama? Yeah, yes.
I need you to slowly move forward. Not left, not right, just forward.
Just forward? Okay.
I look at
Cole,
the
take
hot dog in
one.
your tail laying there.
Cole, take one sliding step forward.
Acrobatics check.
Just-
Go ahead and describe Mr. Magooing yourself out of this situation.
So you'll see Cole take one sliding step forward just as he trips over the bagpipe, because when you yelled, he actually Pepper dropped the front of the pipe. And so he just slips on it. And as he rolls on it, it literally just sucks him straight down into like a backward somersault, which pulls his tail out of the machine as he kind of just rolls out and just displays himself onto his back in front of you.
Constitution saving throw. What I've just seen. Yes. Disadvantage. Nat 1. I pass out. Like a fainting goat.
Pepper, oh no. That's not good. Here, hold the pipe. Okay, there's some of the old clams from when we met. Let me put that in front of his face. See if that'll help.
Oh yeah, hold on. I heard heat's really good to help wake people up too. What if we make them a little warm?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I can do that.
Okay.
I know that. Here, look, just here, hold this. Okay, there's a metal bucket over there. Grab that and grab like one of those really old-looking scrolls. No one's gonna
Okay.
care about that. All right.
No, it's
and
fine.
Put it in the bucket, and then Cole will cast Firebolt at the bucket to light it on fire.
I need
this
perception
commotion.
checks from Dax Heinrich.
Dax is coming in.
There's a mixture of firebolt, burnt hair, clams. They essentially created a 5-gallon bucket of fart.
The hell's going on in there?
And Cole's just shaking his beard, like anything that he's shoved into it from when over the time, he's just shaking it all out. Just like it's clams, it's like one of the cups that was from that party at the very beginning just tankles out. It was completely empty and dried up. Like it's just everything he's kind of like stuck in over time.
It's fucking disgusting.
He hasn't cleaned it out. It's time to clean it out. It gotta wake up Zoltan. Can't leave him on the ground.
Dax, you see Pepper, Cole creating this concoction above Zoltan's unconscious body.
What happened to him?
He fainted, I think. I don't know if he didn't. Has he ate lunch or dinner or what time is it anymore?
So we just need to get him up. And he's just gonna reach down, grab one of your feet, and just lift you up off the ground.
Does he
by
drop
like
the
one of your
bucket?
feet?
I don't have a hold of the bucket. I'm unconscious.
Oh, he grabbed your foot. I thought he was grabbing.
I'm grabbing
Cole by
his
the
foot.
foot,
Yes,
not
I'm picking
Zoltan.
up Zoltan, just like grabbing him by the ankle and trying to just lift him up, like you would hold like a, I don't know, like a baby upside down by his foot.
The animal.
You know, like you would treat anybody that was unconscious, you would string him up.
You just string him up by the
That's
foot.
What a bugbear.
And he's just gonna shake him around, like, hey,
Cole, since now Zoltan's upside down and Zoltan's face is at the same level basically as Cole will just be like, "Are you in there, buddy? Are you okay?" And he'll just kind of like wave back and forth as Dax is waving Zoltan back and forth.
Put the bucket under his nose.
I mean, he is an insect. Like I like heat. Like he probably likes heat. He didn't like being wet, so that would dry him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have to tamp it down a little bit because I mean we don't want it to burn him. So Cole will
Are you about to fart board me?
Cole will grab a book and kind of like camp on top of it to kind of like snuff out the seal the top of the bucket so it's like the fire will go out, and so just when he releases the book, it just the smoke will come up and kind of like cover.
Hotboxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
hot
I'm about to be fart boarded. Dax, do you dip me in this?
that's what I was going for in my head. I'm just gotta line up your head, kind of get you right over it. Try to keep my face away as best I can from this.
It's the best
Like-
thing I can think of. Wake him up.
The worst version of a craft cocktail that you've ever seen combined at a bar. Burnt hair, scales, clams, all inside this convenient 5-gallon bucket as Dax begins to French dip me to hell. We'll go ahead and roll my Constitution saving throw, this time with advantage due to the disgusting scenario that you guys have put me in.
He's not rolling death saves yet, so it's working.
Wake up, buddy.
I'm conscious, but I'm still breathing, okay?
Yeah.
As you dip me down and submerge past this little bit of gray smoke. What the fuck are you doing to me?
Get away. Put him down gently.
Fucking
It's
bucket smells like fucking asshole! What the fuck?
a dwarven smelling salt situation. Like when Grandpa got really drunk and passed out, this is what Grandma would do to make sure he would wake up the next day to go to work.
Yeah, fuck your lineage, Cole! Fucking, I'm swaying back and forth. Let go of me, you big fucking ogre!
Here, get down. I just found you like this. I don't know who did it. Try to lower him down, not bash his head into the floor.
Fine. Cole, you're in one piece.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought everything was good. Like we were having fun with the thing, and then you fell over.
Whatever you do, don't put your tail on that thing. It's dangerous.
Probably. But isn't everything a little dangerous? Like, what if we weren't having fun?
Some things are far more dangerous than others.
Yeah, but we were all eaten by space sharks. So, is this really less or more dangerous than that?
Don't
And now
get
we're gonna do a place
philosophical with me in here, Cole.
Well, and now we're gonna go to a place called Doom Space. So I mean, yeah, it's kind of says in itself that we probably should have fun while we can, right? mean, what's more fun than a star show?
Please, Cole, just don't put your tail back on the orrery while we're here.
Okay, Mom.
I'm not your fucking mom!
No, you're our babysitter.
Yes, until you learn phrasing, you're in school.
School is fun. Okay, I'm down for this.
Wait.
Let's do that.
Well, I'm not doing any homework.
I mean, aren't we always at home with Zoltan? So technically everything is just work, but home at the same time.
I swear, if you'd use one of your 9 live for something stupid like that. And you realize that he's really only pissed off because he knows that it uses his magic if you were to fall unconscious inside of a room here. I am going to pick myself up and head up towards the observatory.
Oh, better be on her better behavior. At least
Fine,
for a
let's
little
go
bit.
see. Well, yeah, but let's go see what's in the scrolls.
Okay. Did you see anything good over there when you were grabbing the one?
I don't know. There's some things with pretty colors and shapes, and there's some. Hold, and Pepper reaches for a really old one.
They're all pretty old.
Well, I'm no archaeographer, but this and then she lays it down. Oh, this looks very advanced.
Oh, no, my sweet summer child. Please roll a 1d10.
I shouldn't have come in here.
You should have never come in. Famous last words. Go ahead and give me another D10 roll.
Yay. Is this gonna roll? There we go. 9.
Ooh, how about that? Go ahead and give me one more D10 roll.
Jesus. All right. A 3.
Do you know Infernal?
No.
Cole, do you know Infernal?
No, that is not one I know.
But
But
you don't you have a thing. You have a thing, and you can read things.
Before we get there, before we jump the shark, since your characters haven't got to play this out yet, you guys stare back at a scroll in a language you don't understand. When the letters form across the parchment paper, they almost kind of ignite like ash as it reads top to bottom. Almost kind of how the newspapers read on Harry Potter when they're first unveiled.
well, that's some production value right there.
I've never seen ink like this before.
Oh no.
Huh?
I'm not sure. Should we? You know, when something does that, normally it could be bad or it could be very interesting, but it normally is never a middle ground.
No, it's kind of one of those 0 to 10 situations, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think Zoltan would be mad if we go to 10 again.
Well, what if we take it upstairs? I mean, just because we can't read it doesn't mean that someone else can't. It's just so pretty, and Pepper's just staring at it transfixed.
Oh, I've already made Zoltan mad. Oh no, Pepper.
Well, if you want, I can just hold on to it, and we can talk to them about it later, maybe.
I mean, I don't see why not. No one else is. Well, I think that's a good one situation, right? Like, that doesn't take it to 10 right now.
Yeah, exactly. We can just hold on to it for till later.
Cole, like a little conspirator, will be kind of like glancing over his shoulder, looking around, make sure no one sees what him and Pepper are up to.
See you. I know I'm sneaky and all, but I'm still here.
Oh shit! God, I totally. God, Dex, I haven't heard you. Like, do you even breathe? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. There's something over there. Oh no!
Hey, Cole will. Either one of you.
Cole will stand with his arms out to like do what Pepper did. Just kind of like wave his arms and like go for the totally like what a child would do to like block the friend as the friend tries to grab the thing.
Staxa stands like
right here,
4 foot taller than you, and just looks over your head.
That's just cheating, okay? Not fair that you're that tall.
Look, we're cool. I mean, there's like, can you read this?
I don't want anything to do with that.
All right, well then we'll just hold on to it until we find someone who can.
I already have enough random magic shit happening to me. I don't need to read any paper to have more.
Oh,
good point.
Speaking of more, the lightning dude, but weren't we talking to you about dancing recently? So I think I figured out a way to help you with that. If you ever want to get back with that bugbear when we get back to Rock and Brawl. And Cole starts touching his little shell. You want to try out something? It makes really cool star things. Zoltan said I can't touch it anymore, but he never said you can't.
Touch what?
Well, if you kind of like stick your arms and stuff around through the zappy bits, and it'll make your shapes up there. You see those puppet shows, right? Where you hold up the torch and then you do the in front of it and then it casts on the wall.
I love those.
But this is with the stars.
Love those. Dak's gonna look at it. He's gonna start to move his hand. I mean, he's covered in hair. As soon as he gets anywhere near this thing, his hair just stands up on his hands. Like, I don't know. That really seems like it could hurt.
I might, but I mean, I don't have hair, so you know, the whole beard is not really, and he like pulls it down and like lifts it back up. Not really attached, as you can see.
Oh, I'm not touching that thing.
Are you sure? Like it could be fun.
What if you had your giant star projection chase after his star projection, and then you guys could battle just in space? It'd be awesome.
Damn it. Now I'm the babysitter, huh?
I mean, you're really big, so your stars would be huge.
You could eat almost that whole thing. Look, there goes the green and red, puff past. You could eat that whole thing with one like arm swing. It'd be awesome.
Break it. We need it. I think.
I don't think we're gonna get in here with him. We should go find Sigrid. Maybe he'll do it.
Yeah, you guys should totally do that. You should leave this area, go find Sigrid.
What do you think, Pepper? Is he upstairs or downstairs?
Well, where do emo boys tend to hang out? In the basement, right? So I'd assume
Under
he's
the
in
staircase.
basement. Yeah. Oh, under the stairs, totally.
Under the stairs.
Remember, it is like the botanical gardens because this thing is made like a terrarium. So the base level is that's an asteroid.
Can't get more emo than a crushed rock.
I bet he's down there looking out into the space for his crush since Elena didn't come with us. I bet that's what he's doing.
Stare into the void, Elena. I love you, you beautiful. I'm sorry, hold on. Elena, I love you, you beautiful woman. I miss you so much. It's been so very long.
That's it. You sound just like him.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, let's go get him.
Okay.
As Pepper puts the scroll in her bag as Cole and Pepper head downstairs.
Definitely not outside. I am in the study library area.
That's the center.
Looking through books.
That's where everybody else was, the room that you said you weren't in.
I did not know that was the same room.
There's three rooms inside this tower.
We just didn't see him. He was like behind a stack of books, and we just literally been talking about him, but could not find him.
I'm just enthralled into the books. I didn't even notice what you guys were doing.
So you've accomplished taking your hobo nap through scrolls in the corner of this in the corner of the study. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
When I was going through scrolls,
Flaming
didn't he?
buckets of clams.
What kind of check did you say, Cap?
Give me a stealth. Heinrich. Roll perception check. $11. It's finally the wafting of hot clam fart makes its way up. You kind of peep your head in down to the study, and there's only Dax standing there bewildered in the main part of the room, and you don't see Sigrid. Dax, I need you to roll a perception check to see if you can see Sigrid inside the room.
Oh, yeah.
You see some strange movement from the side of the room, Dax. Sigrid's been inside the room the entire time. How do you respond to that as you look over at him slouched down in the corner?
You know, I could have used some help with the kids.
My
What are you
kids.
doing over there?
I found this really good book. It doesn't make much sense. Sounds like it's written by a senile old man, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's really interesting.
I mean, I'm just shocked that you didn't respond to anything that's happened in here.
Oh,
Did you see?
wait, something happened?
Oh God! Don't you smell that? It's
I
not
just thought
me,
that I thought that was wet dog.
No, it's not me. Damn it! Well,
Was that Zoltan's molting?
Well, I might have got some of that in my hands when I picked him up. But he was pissed that I picked him up. And even more pissed that I stuck his head in that bucket of clam fart juice. But...
Ugh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, see what you missed? You should...
There was no juice, it was dry.
That sounds even worse.
See, Heinrich, this is why need a nanny. You see this?
Can you
I can't be held responsible.
One of your zombie friends, can they be trained to do so?
No, one of my Zoltanian warriors cannot be trained to be a nanny. And Secret, what the fuck have you been doing in the... You've been in here the whole time?
Yes, I was just reading a book.
God, you're creepy. I don't trust you. You're like a mall Santa Claus. Stand over there while they fart board me. I won't forget this, Dax. It was dry. So dry in there. No, it doesn't smell like... Racist.
It dries better than wet, I guess. Depending on what you're doing, maybe. I don't know.
I rest my case, Heinrich, as I slam one of my 3-4 fists over on a desk. I'm just gonna go get some peace down in the Zen garden.
Why are you yelling at them down the stairs? I'm over here trying to relax. They're kids.
They're not! This is an entire fucking group of adults that have signed up for Spelljammer Academy. There are no fucking kids here. They just have the brains of fucking kids.
Zoltan.
We need a commanding fucking officer here!
Heinrich goes back to what he was doing, lounging, looking up at the stars.
Oh, God, you've gotten so fucking soft! Fuck! I throw a wrench just as hard as I can up against the fucking side of the wall. What's going on down there? We're fine! Everything's fine!
Sultan, if you were supposed to be watching them, where did they go?
I am not responsible for them!
They're never going to learn unless you let them experience things. We've had way more of a life than either one of those two ever have. Zoltan, remember your breathing.
That was supposed to be that was supposed to be advantage. So, 18.
There you go.
Relax. Yeah, maybe you should shower. You stink. Oh, what? Everyone can say that to me. I can't say it back, I guess.
Because the rest of us fucking shower! You're the only one, consistently, on a daily basis, that has 6 inches long of hair over their entire body that doesn't bathe themselves. That's why people say things.
Well, do stick up for Dax. He does self-clean, at least.
Oh, fuck!
Which reminds me, Dax, you do have to clean up your hairballs. Heinrich goes back to doing what he was doing, looking through that void Skeeper's eye.
I had a fucking ring that I could hop into when I got fucking emotional. I slammed the door.
Heinrich looks down from staring in the Skeeper eye. and looks over at Matilda, and he sees the ring sparkle, and then it just goes back down. I agree, Raging. As he stares to the eye and looks at the stars above. My friend, you gave me a good fight. He turns around and points the iris at him. I know what you tried doing. You tried scaring and putting the fear of your people into my crew. And he turns it in his hand. You were just trying to survive, like everyone out here. And turns it back and looks through at the stars again. So this is what the universe looks like through your lens. And he pulls it up closer. He closes his one eye that's not behind it. You're a brave soldier. Everyone deserves their own chance, their own shot. And the eye actually pulses with a little void energy. Still had a little something left, huh?
When you stare through that lens, image of a heat map appears.
What? And he looks closer. And he turns it until it's on its side. He has his eyes light up with radiant to light up the eye so he can look better into it.
If you were to somehow affix this to some probably rudimentary leathers, you could have yourself a set of infrared goggles. Or should I say infrared goggle?
Huh. Heinrich looks at Matilda. Looks at the eye. He looks at his strap. He puts the eye down on the table. Puts Matilda in his lap. You see him taking his leather and wrapping it around. And taking a piece of metal, putting the eye in it. Tighten it to the top. And he holds it up as he put the skeever eye on it as a scope. What can you show me?
So, this eye is far larger than we could ever be on a scope. This thing is
Oh.
huge.
Oh.
But it can be asphyxiated in what would look like a large cyclops version of flight goggles that would come down. Think of kind of like, instead of Erismorn's 3 eyes, there's just one big void fish eye right there that would come down over the top. So it's like, it's got the brown leathers, it's got 2 straps that goes back, but then it's got one that goes up over the top. And then you just have this crazy singular void eye.
Well, that's not going to fit. That's very unbalanced. Full strap.
Not gonna fit in my eye patch either.
Damn.
He looks at the scope and he has an idea. Dax, come here.
Oh. All right. Actually, they left already. I was gonna leave the children, but I go find Heinrich. What are you up to?
Is the Dark Star close?
Think it's out front where we left it. Better be. I put the damn club on it.
This is right. You did. You got the club on.
Should be.
As he starts putting the straps around the giant eye, he lays it on the table. He takes his helmet off and he puts it over his head. I think I just made something for your crow's nest. And he takes it off and puts it back on the table. Remind me to take that to the Dark Star when we leave. This creature can see things that we can't. Yes. He holds it up so Dax can look through it so he can see the different spectrum of light that he's never been able to see before.
Yeah, that'll definitely come in handy. I'd take a bit to get it installed, but it should prove useful.
Aye. And where the devil are Pepper and Cole, and what is that smell?
Just gonna ask you if you had seen them. They were downstairs. They caused a hell of a mess. I don't know.
What'd they do?
Well, somehow, Zoltan was unconscious on the floor. I don't know how he got there. I went down.
Was he drinking with Pepper again?
He could have been. I got down there just in time to see them have this bucket full of, I'm not even sure, clam, and they lit it on fire, and I had to dunk his head in it, so he's pissed at me, but it woke him up. And then, I don't know, they had a scroll they were trying to read, and they couldn't read it.
A
which is
what?
probably for the best. But then they ran away with it. And, well...
Wait. You let them take a scroll?
No, I mean, I didn't want it near me. If they blow themselves up, they blow themselves up over there, where it hopefully won't affect me. But I felt neither one of them could read it. We should be fine.
What a perfect time to cut down into the terrarium with Cole and Pepper down in this garden in the Scroll of Infernal.
I haven't found him anywhere. Is he under any of the bushes over by you?
Hold on. Just kind of. No, I don't know. Sigrin, it is I, Elena. I have appeared magically through space. Nah, dude, he's not here.
I mean, he's a reader type. He reads all kinds of things, right? Like that's the whole thing. He's always reading that poetry book of his.
True. That is really thumbed over. I don't know.
No, I just thought maybe he would be able to read this, but he's not down here. I don't know where he would be. He wasn't with us up there, and he's not down here.
He came through the portal, right? Yeah, he was here. He's here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, we totally, when we jumped into that room and it like shot us over here, well, wherever here is that you guys went to look for the map.
Oh, this is Tuplo's Tower, which is in fact not the name of a housing district or manor house. It is in fact his name, Tuplo, and this is his tower.
Like, is it just his because he put his name on it, or is it his because he built it? Is it like
What if he was named after the tower? Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Oh. I don't
Did he
know.
have a
Hold on.
flag out front that had like Tuplos on it or something? Welcome to
I
Tuplos.
don't know. I didn't smell any honey anywhere in there either. But well, hold on. Let's just. Pepper takes the scroll out. Let's just and smooths it. Like gets down, just crouches on the ground and just.
Here, hold on. I got some rocks. I see some rocks over here. Let me grab those. And
Oh, cool,
grab that
cool,
plant and
cool.
Hold that other side with the plant box.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. We'll lay it out again, completely flat. All right. Now, I tried this before and it kind of worked with Heinrich. So it kind of fails, I think, with what I do, but we'll try. And Cole will try to do his messing around with the magic and trying to get the spell to work again the way he did with, I believe it was with Heinrich last time, where he screws up by trying to use tongues but then switches it because that's what he has access to.
Do you have the correct spell or not?
I do not. And so that's what happened last time is we screwed that up. And so you had me roll a D4, I think it was. And I only got it because it was a 4 out of the D4.
Yes.
Yeah, your creative use of tongues versus comprehend language.
Yeah.
In this scenario, tongues will not assist you in any way.
Is it phonetic? What sound does a triangle make?
I think it's like blah, blah.
I'm not.
Cole will start to try to use celestial backwards and see if that will do anything. And like reversing the record, just starts playing it backwards.
You realize you're not nearly high enough to taste this chicken. No, backwards, forwards doesn't make any sense to you at all.
I don't know. That's all I have. I think. I don't know. We could always like. There could be another scroll up there. You want to just keep going looking through scrolls? Maybe we could find another one that tells us how to read it.
Oh yeah, like a cipher.
Yeah, if this is like really advanced, like maybe it's got a whole like list of them. Like we got to find the glossary and the cipher and then the appendix C and D and E.
Oh yeah.
And if we put them all together.
Well,
I mean,
then maybe
you said
we'll find Sigrid.
Yeah, you said you were like a map archaeologist type, right? Like you dealt with like
Archographer. Yes, that is.
Yeah, the archographer.
Yeah.
It's like archaeology with map, right?
Yes, exactly.
We just need to
That's
find
the
the
thing.
map that tells us how to read this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So Pepper rolls puts the rocks back, and just rolls the scroll back up. All right. So, well, I mean, there were a ton of scrolls. There was just something that called me to this one. So let's go. Maybe that's what'll happen. It's just put your hand out and give me the glyph cipher. Sigrid sounds kind of. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can read it. Well, let's go take a look.
Okay. Cole will just quickly grab a fern and just kind of look behind it real quick. Sigrid, are you there? No, he's still not down here.
All right. He's so quiet. You never know if he's like right behind you. No.
Oh. All right, Pepper. Which way was the stairs?
As we're
Kinda-
like leaving, is there anything that kind of catches my eye? Anything maybe a little shiny?
Roll perception check.
all the fucking shiny things. It is all shiny. That is a nat 20 for
For a shiny check.
for a shiny check.
Well, there's all kinds of things to be able to catch your eye down here inside the terrarium, but there's one piece in particular that's undeniable. And it looks like almost a perfect cut ruby. Suspended next to some large plant leaves in the center of the room.
Hey, Cole.
Hmm.
Just a second, buddy.
What? You see something? Why are you looking that way?
Look up. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
I just
But it's really shiny.
it's
You know
just,
what? Aren't there plants that like trap little guys like us in them?
No.
You're right. That's
There's
totally not
trash
it.
compactors that do that when they get mislabeled every once in a while, but I don't know of any plants doing that.
I mean, we're already too short for that. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Let me just I can get this. It's just a ruby. It's just it's a You know what? What if we get this and give it to Zoltan as an apology? Not that we need to apologize for anything. I like it, right? Green and red, they're contrasting, complementary colors.
Complimentary, yeah. Totally.
Yeah. All right. Okay. How high off the ground is it? Is it reachable?
I mean-
can I jump?
For you, no problem. You could certainly climb and weave your way through the jungle of vines and plants to get towards the center ruby.
Yeah, you just
15
see...
feet up.
Oh yeah. Pepper just starts climbing. Cole, this feels incredible. I've never touched things like this before. Make my way to the ruby.
Acrobatics.
Those plants make me want me to be at home. So nice in here.
$17.
17. Better than you've done in the rigging the last couple of times that you've been called upon. You make your way through those vines all the way to this pedestal where this ruby sits among the center of the room.
All right. I'm gonna get it and
Is-
hop down to you, okay? Just
Got like a, like a thing underneath it that you pull on it, or is it just like wrapped up there and hanging? Like, take a look at it. Make sure there's nothing gonna pull you away. If you need like a bag of gold and an ink ahead or something, like make sure you swap it fast.
yeah. I don't know. Does it look like it's trapped at all?
I don't know. I can't see anything from down here. You tell me.
You don't see anything? No lovers?
Episode
Okay.
16.
We're fine.
This is fine.
Second campaign. Does this look trapped?
Yeah.
How about you make an investigation check?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to make, like, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to make an investigation check.
Does this look trapped?
17.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Hey, DM, is that fucking trapped?
Yeah, Pepper would like to check for traps. Pepper will begin speaking in the third person.
Hey, yo, DM, fuck, is that trapped?
Don't.
Real,
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
real trap shit.
Drop the trap.
17. It doesn't appear that there is any Indiana Jones foul play connected to this ruby at all. Seems to be just suspended inside this room in the center. A contrasting garden piece.
Yeah, Cole, I mean, everything looks fine. It's calling to me the same way that the scroll did. And gonna go ahead, reach out and touch the beautiful red stone.
Cole's kind of like acting like a catcher, like out in outfield. He's like shuffling back and forth, waiting for basically something to fall on him.
Column drops as you hold the stone inside your hand, Pepper. Nothing else happens. Cole, make a strength saving throw as this column falls from its whatever magical ability that held it in the center of the room.
Oh, it's something that's larger than Cole. Cole's going to try to dive out of the way and not catch it. Definitely. He was expecting Pepper or, something small to fall, not that.
Well, I mean, it's the size of a totem. It's not a
Oh, okay. I heard column and I picture much bigger. So
yeah, it's not the Pantheon is not coming for you. A garden decoration is.
Got you. Strength saving throw.
Ability check.
Ability check. I could use athletics for that.
Yeah.
$21.
At first, you're hesitant because you're like, oh, I don't know what this thing's made out of. But as it becomes more clear, the closer it gets to you, that it is definitely a faux column, for sure. It's about the weight of paper mache. And Pepper, you hold this, which is clearly glass. It is not a ruby at all. You hold this incredibly gorgeous but ornate garden decoration that you can find in almost next to anyone's garden that may have a globe or a gnome. Nothing goes off, no traps, the plant leaves don't move. You all just have a stolen garden ornament.
Pepper, I got it. I got the thing. Did you get the ruby?
Yeah, look, it's gorgeous. And she's like looking at Cole. You look so red right now.
Sweet.
This is amazing.
It's so light. And Cole just kind of starts to roll it on the back of his fingers.
Oh my
so
god, you're
awesome.
so strong.
No, it's like super light. It's gotta be really rare. Like this is the lightest material I've ever felt.
Oh, I thought you were like super strong. Like it transformed you into Dax strength. Like,
maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe I'm gonna try. Let me grab something. And Cole will run over to the closest, largest potted plant he can find, and he'll try to lift it. Dirty 20.
It's the adrenaline of the actual heist. You're like Tom Cruise over here. Instead of blowing that kobold back out, you remember, drop the knees. As you pick up the biggest potted plant that you could possibly find on the floor.
Pepper, it's true. It is. It's awesome. This is it. Yes.
Oh god, this is so amazing.
What did yours give you?
I see red. It's so red.
Dude, that's awesome.
I don't know. Maybe it'll do something with the scroll. Maybe it'll yeah. Maybe this is the key. Maybe that's why it was calling to me.
Let's take it back upstairs where we got all the light and stuff and get out of here before someone sees that we took the stuff.
Oh yeah. Baby, put the pedestal back. We need to read. We don't need to read the scroll on the pedestal. Oh, okay. Just set it.
Here. Okay. Well, I mean, it makes me really strong.
Oh, here, put the plant on top. Put the plant on top of the pedestal.
Okay. All right, here, just shift it over, and I'll put it under here, and I'll let you go.
The plant destroys that paper mache style pedestal.
I don't think he'll find that. I think we're safe. No one will find that for a while. Just don't tell Dax. He probably can lift that.
Whatever. He's not as cool as you, so it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I totally forgot to give this. Thanks for letting me borrow it as I give you back the laser gun.
Oh, no problem. Did you use it? Did it do okay? Did it do something bad?
Did you not see what happened? I had a cool, floating shield thing.
This?
Solid. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
Are you sure? Is it okay?
Yeah. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pepper. And he'll just give you the biggest wrapping hug. Just super happy to have his little laser pistol back, and he'll hide it away in his bag.
Yeah, no, thank you for letting me borrow it.
Well, I just want to make sure I figured you'd keep everybody safe. You're always able to hide and then do stuff from way up above and fly, and I've seen you save Heinrich that way, and you're always out trying to look out for people like I am. So I appreciate you helping everybody and keep everyone alive. And I've seen Sigrid and Dax need some help sometimes. Dax has some really good luck though. I've seen him fall behind his cannon. Totally no one can hit him.
I mean, it's unreal. Maybe he's got those fuzzy
amazing.
lucky dice.
I would not take him to a casino. He would totally win everything, and you would come out there completely empty-pocketed. He's got really good luck. No. I think we got to do this on the next leave. Next leave, we find a casino. Okay. Okay, but stay near Dax. I tell you, his luck is amazing.
Yeah. Maybe there's bugbear races. Are those a thing anymore? Can we bet on him?
I don't know. What if? Are we small enough to be jockeys?
I take one step and I hear your voices inside the garden. And I immediately turn the fuck back around. I don't pay attention to what you're saying. I don't care what's said. I just realize that you're now fucking around down here. But I don't pay enough attention to see which door exactly that I go out of when I do so. And I realize that I shut the door behind me and I've locked myself out. And I'm currently shivering now on the outside of the asteroid. Fuck.
All right. We could go ask Dax. Maybe he'll know if we're small enough to be jockeys still for the races.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he was heading upstairs. He was just hanging out there. He probably went to find Heinrich. Let's go find him. He'll tell us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's honest. He knows. I'm sure it's not his first rodeo.
Oh no. I mean, he totally cut the rug on the dance floor. He knows how to move.
Oh yeah, he's totally got moves. But yeah, no, let's go find him, and then maybe we can find Sigrid, and Sigrid can read this map.
Yeah, totally. I'll just start following Pepper up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Dex, what do you mean they have a scroll?
Yeah, they Found it on the shelf. There were a bunch of scrolls. I think they just picked a random one. I mean, but hey, they only took one, so that might help.
Heinrich gets up from his chair
Definitely
and starts to go walk to find Pepper and Cole. As soon as he walks down the stairs, he's going to look around in the middle room. Oh, hi, Sigrun. Have you seen Pepper and Cole?
No, I haven't.
What are you doing?
Reading, and I show you the book, and it's actually just like stick drawings, little crayon doodles.
Oh, Zoltan must be with them because he's not here with you and he wasn't upstairs either. All right, I'll go check down, and Heinrich's going to walk down to try to find Pepper and Cole in the bottom floor.
Alex is following you.
Are you guys hiding or
No, we're
just hanging out north?
We're basically, you're coming down that flight as we're coming up, so we'll meet you about halfway up the flight of stairs.
Heinrich stops and just stares as he's looming over and looking down, and he crosses his arms. A scroll?
What scroll?
Dex told me you had a scroll.
I told him about the scroll.
Just turn. Cole just turns and just.
And then Heinrich gives you the dad stare and raises one eye.
Okay.
Where is it?
We grabbed a scroll off the shelf and we put it in a bucket, and I shook out my beard, and then I lit it on fire, and then I snuffed it out, and Dax came and helped us dunk Zoltan in the smoke to wake him back up because he had fainted, as I tripped on my bagpipes when I was trying to get out of the lighting thing that does the star thing. So I was doing like big scary monster star eating, and Zoltan didn't like it. And then he told us he was mom, and yeah, I did kind of burn that scroll.
You burnt it, so you don't have it anymore?
I don't have.
Says he can read it.
Who has it?
That was it's ashes.
Might be able to read it though.
What? You took the scroll after I woke up Zoltan.
Oh, really? Young Master Cole, Madam
Trying to
Pepper.
make sure that you don't blow up this whole asteroid.
Give me the scroll.
Cole just starts shrinking his head down into his shoulders.
Give me the scroll.
Not gonna burn it down. I've never seen anything like this, though. It's beautiful. As Pepper hands you the scroll.
Heinrich takes it, and instead of putting it back, he sees their sad faces, and he puts it in his pouch for now. And I can't believe you were with Zoltan, and he let you do this. Is he down there causing a muck too?
No, he went upstairs to talk to you.
Yeah.
He's not upstairs.
That's where he went. We were looking for Sigrid downstairs, so we thought he was hiding under the staircase.
Sigrun's up there. Literally one floor up.
No, we were up there with all the books and scrolls and stuff. He wasn't in there.
Yes, he's in there reading. He said he's been there for hours.
But
What?
What? Did you
I didn't
see him?
No.
What the heck?
Where?
All right, where's Zoltan?
Wait, like I said,
Because he's not up there.
Is there another? There's only 3 places. Like, there's no other doors, is there?
Master Dax, can you do me a favor? Remember that little trick I showed you with the eye? Could you go look through it and see if there's any heat coming off of anything in any room that we can't see?
If I can
Heat?
get this thing to work.
In the shape of forearms, carapace, angry.
Holds it out in front of his face. Just spins in a circle, standing there.
And you're inside doing this?
Inside the building, yes.
Well, you see the heat signatures of everybody else that's inside of it. You can see the
Do I see one with multiple arms?
You're doing this on the second floor, correct?
Yes. Which would be, yeah.
You see all of you in the second floor. And the heating apparatus for Topola's tower. But you do not see Zoltan.
Master Dex, did you see him anywhere?
I see nothing. No multi-armed creatures on this level.
Do
Sir.
we send out a search party?
Zoltan! Zoltan! Where are you? He might have fainted again. I don't think he's ate. I think he's just like keeps like fainting because he's hungry.
Yeah, I could use a snack.
All right. Sigrun,
Yes, Sir Heinrich.
you take Pepper upstairs. Master Cole, Dex, you search downstairs. I'll search here on the second floor.
Hey Dax, I got something to show you down here.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go check it out. Hopefully it won't hurt me in any way.
No, I've gotten really strong. Really cool.
And Heinrich is going to try to search for Zoltan on the second floor. So he's doing an investigation, just looking all around the room.
He is not in one of the corners, skulking like a hobo between the scrolls. He's nowhere to be found inside the observatory.
Hey, is he over here by any of these plants, Dax? And look, watch, I'll pick this plant up and he'll try to lift the big plant again. Only 17.
Successful, and you don't have a hernia yet somehow.
Look, I'm so strong. Look, is he behind it? Is he underneath it?
Nobody's underneath of it. How would he fit underneath of it?
I don't know. He's
You better put that down before you hurt yourself.
Okay. I thought it was cool that I could lift it. It's the biggest one. It's like, even with him folding up, he can't be too far. Do your fisheye, do you see him in it? Or do you have to like...
You said he's not inside, right?
I don't know if he's in the hole.
I'll scan around down here with the eye.
It's difficult to find anything down inside the humid, very, very humid plant layer that's down there. There's a lot that trips the heat sensors off. Needle in a haystack down there. Could be. Might not be. Not sure.
Cole is pulling up every leaf and fern and everything, and he's scrambling around trying to see if Zoltan's like behind the smallest like vine. He's just digging through everything.
You guys go rumbling through the jungle. You guys do not find Zoltan anywhere on that level.
I think he's down here.
He might not be down here, and if he didn't pass you on the stairs, wait, did he pass you on the stairs? Did he go up above you? Is there like another room up above you guys?
And as you guys have made a good solid circle of the perimeter, you can hear on the front door that exits out onto the asteroid. And it's just this.
What the heck is that? That's above us, isn't it?
Go back upstairs.
It is not a sound above you. It is literally a door of which that you guys can see and hear as it's being beat on that leads outside.
Is there a window in the door or anything we can
Nope.
peek through?
Oh, who is it?
It's me and it's fucking cold. It's self-latching. Fuck! Let me in!
Spin the thing, Dak. Spin the thing. It's like on a ship.
You stuck out there?
Yeah, fucking just open the door!
Sure, I want to. You smelled pretty bad. But,
Dex,
alright.
please, let's not have a war of the words. We know this isn't your strength. We could be here for days, let alone weeks. Just open the door!
I will
Don't make him
open
mad.
the door.
I will spill out, as you can see, there's a solid set of just frozen moisture to my carapace as I've been out there for a hot minute.
We found him.
Unfortunately. So much for peace and quiet. What have you been doing down here? You're all covered in potting soil.
I got really strong. I found a thing that gave me strength. I can lift the biggest plant in here now.
That's good for you. Good for you, Cole.
You want to see? I showed Dax.
No, I don't. As I walk past, I go to grab the spiral staircase. I'm going up towards the fire. We need a report on Doom Space anyway.
Okay. Like, Dax, follow him up or he'll be mad. His mom voice comes out and he's really angry.
Let's go.
And I made Dad and Mom both mad this so far.
Oh, there you are, Zoltan, as he sees you walk up the stairs. And then he notices the dew on you. Go out for a night stroll.
I don't want to talk about it.
Understood. As he looks over at Cole and just shakes his head a little bit with a little smirk. All right. We gotta go find the Commodore and Master Tupolis. We're here for a reason.
I got a question, Heinrich. Is it don't think anything by this. What's the deal why no one can call Topola by their fucking name? All I ever hear is Tupolis, Tupola, Tupola. What? Is it like some sort of game for everyone? They try to come up with a different pronunciation every time they try to say his name, but isn't that kind of fucking rude? Like, what if someone did that to you inside your room? It was like, Heinrich, Heinrich, Wrench.
It's happened. Remember whenever the crewmates called you Zoltini?
Well, that was during a phase of Shaken Not Stirred. We'd been watching Bond movies for the past, 48 hours. Zoltini was probably the best thing that I've been called during my time in the academy.
Touché. I've heard his name a million times, so. And each time it's said differently. I'm old.
Oh, okay, so you admit you just don't remember. Is that true?
100%. Why would I lie?
I knew you wouldn't. Everybody else will lie. Can't remember
You're
his
not
name.
wrong.
Well, why don't we go pay Mr. Top Hat a
Yes.
visit? It's
Wizard
Topola.
Top and Hat.
It's
Topola.
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 Yes.
Topola with a nice whip topping. I've had that
This
before.
is why you needed an ambassador like me, so you don't mess things up.
Well, I've never said I was a smart man, Zoltan. I can take a hit, and I can hit people hard.
Takes a lot more than being smart to lead a bunch of assholes, Heinrich. You know that.
Well, I got experience. I don't need to know how to make the ship, I only need to know how the ship works.
Indeed.
Commodore!
Master Heinrich, the lens has been secured.
Fantastic. Master Seagram,
Sir,
I do believe your expertise will come in handy for this observation. If you could come assist our fine wizard friend here.
of course.
And Master Topola, as he stares and looks back at Zoltan and smiles, even gives the dad thumbs up. Master Tigran here will assist you on finding Doom Space.
I won't need much help at all.
He's perfect for that.
I'll just need some time. I imagine I can get things uploaded to the orrery in the next 24 hours. And you'll have a copy wherever you need to go.
Thank you, sir. You have no idea how many lives you could potentially save by doing this for us.
It's good to be relevant again, my friend.
And
Spent far too much time lost in this cosmic sea.
I'm happy to have finally met you. I regrettably didn't even know you existed. I guess there's some things, even the closest of friends, like the Commodore, you don't always know everything that they know. But that's what makes the universe goes round.
My dear friend, what's to apologize about when we're just small specks in the stand? In such a large universe, what would you ever be expected to know who I am, or expect me to know who you are?
We are all of stardust, and to stardust we will return.
Speaking of that stardust and returning thing, when was the last time that you gave it a shot. No, we all know the coordinates. Anyone that's ever picked up a telescope does. And there is a set of coordinates that is the last known location of your motherland.
I've not been since I was a young GIF. I visited it after I first joined the Royal Navy. That was before Matilda. That was before Sebastian. I promised I would take him one day. They never got to see it. I haven't looked at it since.
Most have never seen it, including myself. But I've stared out into that space many a time. If you would. I'll leave you be.
Thank you. As Heinrich looks at the eyeglass, and starts adjusting the knobs. And takes a peek.
Roll an investigation.
Dirty 0.
And as you polish off the edge of the lens, and you take a deep breath. It's been a long time since you've gazed out to those coordinates. You just kind of give it a double tap, and you don't look at all. It's something that you've stared out at and seen less than what you've tried to find it, then when you would just go ahead and remember. And you pause for a second and you realize that you'd rather keep the ratio of memories from what you've seen than add one more staring out into the void that you don't believe it's there or that you'll see anything at all.
After Heinrich adjusts the coordinates, he lifts the spyglass, he leans down to it, and as he's about to look into it, he drops it and backs away. He grabs Matilda. He rubs the handle. No, my love. My motherland is with you. It doesn't matter what's out there amongst the stars until I'm with you and Sebastian again. And I know you're waiting on me. He reverts the coordinates back. I don't need to know where I came from. Only where I'm going.
As you head back down the spiral staircase to the debrief around the orrery, I'm gonna let you guys go refill your beverage. Oh, it's heartbreaking, but beautiful.
Yeah.
Sometimes nat ones are great stories. I'm just saying.
Oh
That
yeah.
was awesome.
Dirty Zero. Yeah.
A zero.
I don't even remember that place.
What is this?
All right. All right.
That's good shit.
Hope you saw my message. I think your bot's out of packs.
Yes, it is out of packs. And I'm not gonna give you one either.
Still, I figured you.
Nope. Screw you. Let's see here.
Figure if I say it now, then maybe someone else won't click it too.
That would not stop a single thing from ever happening.
No, now more people will click it. Yeah.
Coupon code is there. I'll put a couple of them here on the fly. 1 minute. Bush's baked beans. Did you enjoy those Bush's baked beans, Radio? Oh, thanks, Iggy. Yeah, music was spot on that one. It's a good piece.
Orty, I love that you were just sitting in the corner reading the entire time and no one even realized you were there. That was great.
Oh yeah. And it's definitely like the dad jokes of like the Playboy magazines. That's all I was reading.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you were using the library and not stealing from it, you know?
Right.
We all pay taxes. It's somebody's ownership there.
Somebody's
That later.
ownership. Fucking kleptos. Kobold and the fucking pepper. I won't blame the rest of the Hadozes. I don't know if they're all kleptos or not.
Kobolds, on the other hand,
Go.
shifty hands.
Kobold's notorious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just little dragons. We have our hordes. We just want to build our little horde.
So, I don't think Dax ever wants to have kids now.
Too late.
He's like, I'm the babysitter now. Dun dun dun.
Oh, Black Ops, yes. Dax,
You're
no.
thinking some real life decisions about now.
Well,
I'm totally not using anything I've learned in the 9 years of being a father. Totally not. Not at all. Sticking something into electrical socket? Oh yeah. 100% tried. Heck, like I was the dumb kid that stuck their finger into a light socket.
You don't have to reveal all. Anything you can and will say will be held against you in the court of public opinion.
It was in school too.
That kid.
Yep.
However, when that did happen at my junior high, did get us all out because he blew the fucking classroom up, smoked the fucking school out. All that told me was I was like, oh, this building has tube and wire.
Good old knob and tube. I don't know, there's going to be a lot of people like, what is knob and tube? That's how old it is.
If you see it, don't touch it.
As a person that just replaced the last 2 circuits in their house that had that 2 years ago, it's expensive to replace too.
Hey, Johnny, thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, item cards are going to get all broke down. Item cards are no more. They are discontinued for 2023. You are correct. They just haven't been broke down yet. We be getting there, though.
This song sounds like, I don't know if I'm like expecting Hailstorm or if I'm ready for my next match of Hearthstone.
I'm waiting for Dex to dance with the other bugbear again.
Oh, we gotta get him.
This is tavern dance right here.
Oh, like the scene in Titanic when Jack and Rose are dancing at the Irish celebration.
Mm-hmm.
You could have fit a whole football team on that door. I'm just saying.
Right. Look, we're not even.
I'll never let go, Jack. Bye.
I'll never let go. I mean, she tossed the freaking necklace into the ocean. Like, she had problems.
You, one bugbear in the club and rest of the campaign. You're a fucker.
Hey, you, motherfucker.
I mean, I am the bard. I need to get somebody to do something like that.
Do you need assistance?
That's it. Sending all the guidance stat.
Booyah. All right. Back in the main chamber. Good news, everyone. We'll be able to find the coordinates for Doom Space within the next 24 hours. I'll take whatever time it takes to not only find a location, but chart the safest route. In the meantime, I plan on making use of some of my simulacra to also make a paved way out of these asteroids. It's something that is a repeatable process. This whole ordeal is taught me a lot about hiding. And legacy. What it's been like to be a citizen of the cosmos. As I isolated myself more and more, eventually falling wheels, being shunned away by scavers. Well, it's good to be self-reliant, not checking on the ones that I love and have loved. Or my own place in this universe has obviously taken a toll both on me and the ones that I have loved. I want you to be able to use this asteroid belt as a place of respite, not a grave. Especially since you've taken the unbelievable measures of capturing one of their own. I have no doubt in my mind that we can make this a hideaway that is both safe to enter and safe to exit. A combination of my magic and the club. We can make a safe haven for you in this part of the cosmos. These are my next 24 hours. As you can see, as he splits himself into 8 individuals. We will all stop at nothing. To find Doom Space. To create this safe haven for you. And bring balance back to the universe that I love. In the meantime, the portal is ready. You may use it freely. I am sorry that my tower is not more accommodating. I realize I've made it more of a prison than I have a home. If there's anything else that I can do for you, friends, now's the time to ask.
Pepper, Cole, come here.
Hmm?
Come here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell them what you did.
All of it?
Just the truth. As Heinrich slams his shield on the ground and casts Zone of Truth.
Who's your dad now?
I asked Pepper to grab a bucket. I threw a scroll from your wall into it. I set it on fire with a bunch of clams and then made Zoltan breathe it because Dax was holding him.
But he woke up, so it's okay. But then I took another scroll and I couldn't read it, and it was really shiny and pretty. And then in your really fun, oh my god, the basement is amazing. I've got a really pretty red stone. And Cole became insanely strong, and we're sorry, but we kind of broke a plant too. Here's your stone.
And I shattered the little column that was holding the stone up because I lifted the plant and then I tried to hide it underneath it and it dropped it and it broke.
Oh, thank God. I hated that thing.
And also, we still can't read the thing, but it's really cool and we really want to read it really bad.
Yeah,
Heinrich ends the zone of truth while you guys were talking. And he pulls the scroll out as soon as you mentioned it. Here you are, Master Topla.
To be honest with you, Mrs. Topla put that there a long time ago. I've always hated it.
So you're saying they can have it?
No.
Here you are, Master.
Of course
As
not.
he hands the...
What kind of demon curse do you think I would put myself on? She found out that I gave one of her prized, priceless collections away. No, you may not have Mrs. Topla's prized red-cut cubic zirconium.
I was talking about the scroll, not the...
Well, for heaven's sakes, it's a library. You don't take these things with you. It's a... Not to mention...
I can tell they learned their lesson, Master. Just to
It's about
appease
taking...
them.
It's not about taking... It's about spreading the knowledge.
Can you at least tell them what it says, even though they
No,
cannot
I will
keep it?
not tell them what random scroll that they pulled out. I want to ask them a question.
Where? And he puts
This
it
is
on the
a
table.
bastion of knowledge. Collected from cityscapes to cityscapes, to brilliant to blank minds. What is it you want to know about? Who cares what this random scroll says? Sure, it's in something you don't understand, but look at the breadth of the situations you're in. What's something that interests you? What scroll do you want to find? You thought this was a ruby. That's a treasure worth pursuing. Not the visage. But it turned out to be worthless. That pit in your stomach, you held it. It gave you nothing. It invalidated the entire process to get it. No one wants to tell the story of the could've, should've, would've. What do you want to know? Stares back at Pepper and Cole.
Well,
You want to know, Pepper? I know what I want to know.
there's a few things that I want to know, but you said something that just because something's worthless doesn't mean it doesn't have value. I kind of got told that my whole life. Here we are. I made it through school, but you know, it is what it is. Man, I want to know how to keep my friends safe. You know, I try. I don't have these crazy cool magic abilities like people have. Kind of good with blowing things up and shooting them and hiding. Great at hiding. But, you know, I just kind of want to learn how if I can keep them safe. I don't know. Heinrich's got a big shield and, oh, man, it's amazing watching him in battle. It's so cool.
You're a markswoman.
Yeah.
What an admiral's skill is that? I'm sure there are some people that would dream about being able to shoot a crossbow as well as you do. This is a refined skill. But all the greatest shots know that it takes a lifetime of continual learning. Always improvement. Why not learn from others? As he goes over to the shelf and begins searching through the tomes and scrolls that's there before he pulls one particular out. This may not mean much to you, but there's a planet out there where the skill of archery is held within the same esteem as a poet's pen. And these rangers, they write their story in their devotion. Precision, accuracy, consistency. As he hands you a tome, lights up in the front. Just a silhouette of a single hooded ranger over the front. Kind of glows with a fairy fire green before it vanishes to a blank brown tome. This is their religion. And he hands you a tome of fighting style improvement. There's a +1 to archery inside this tome upon completion.
Thank you, Mr. Topola. I'm really sorry that I took your scroll and we kind of made a mess, and I took your red ruby cubic zirconia. Your wife had impeccable taste, clearly. But no, thank you. This means so much. You're right. I do need to practice more. I'm a little impulsive. You know.
Not about practicing more. It is a lifetime dedication to your craft. I hope that you will find a mutual love and understanding. The words of that tome that resonate with you in some way.
Be good to dedicate myself to something. Thank you.
If this is what you consider partial dedication, I can't wait to see what you consider mastery. Big smile comes over his face. And you, my strong friend.
There's always the questions of who I am. I would love to know how I came to be. I'm not a dwarf, even though I've told my friends that. And I know they all know that now.
Indeed, that it would be a hard sell.
Oh. The beard truly does hide it sometimes.
It
But I
does
was raised
something,
by-
all right.
I was raised by dwarfs in a lovely city of Cormanthor, which is now gone. I don't know where my family went that were dwarves, but I don't know how I got there to begin with. I would love to know how Cobalt, I assume I am, got there. How I have wings, and he'll flap his little itty bitty stubs that grow to help shield Heinrich in times of need. I don't know of any kobolds that have wings. I don't know who I am or what I am, of where I came from. I only know who I am today. And I know I act childish sometimes, and maybe it's because I miss being a child. Sometimes you just don't want to, be the adult and be in charge.
Can certainly sympathize with that. Someone who's run away and buried themselves in their own studies for so long.
We all have reasons to run away and hide from ourselves, and hide from others. I think I'm ready to stop running on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened to my family and where I came from. There's a lot I want to continue growing in other ways too, but I feel I have more questions about my future the more I feel like I'm missing something in the past.
It will not be an easy route. As time changes things, the harder it is to find the needle in the haystack. But what we can do is trace down our source origins. Find out what is the written history of your people. And start to find the threads and spirals that go from there. As he goes back to his stacks and pulls out a history of kobolds unabridged. Fat stack. Maybe you'll be able to find your thread here. But do not be dismayed if you do not. His eyes, even though that they are gray and glazed over, his blind sight easily being able to seek out the presence of Heinrich. Glances into his direction. Not all of us will always be able to find our way home. And we have to take solace in where we've made it. But he pulls out a second tome. And he pulls out another unabridged history of dwarves. This is your family too.
They are. More so than any kobold has been to me.
Maybe you'll find your connection within. Game mechanics, unknown properties held within both of those tomes.
Copy. Thank you, Master Topla.
It is my pleasure.
Cole reach out his hand and just give his the little squeeze. And I'm sorry for breaking your column for your wife's decoration.
Apology accepted. But as I said before, that thing had been long since dry rotted, and thank you. As he takes his magic and levitates that fine red cubic zirconium back into the center of the garden, suspending it. To the next young adventurer goes ruby hunting. Maybe I be of assistance to anyone else. Secret, you seem to be buried in the stacks early on.
Yes, I was quite fascinated with your collection. You have a large collection of books. So much knowledge in here.
Yet it seems that you haven't been able to get past the smut.
Well, these jokes were funny.
They are indeed of a lost time and civilization in a simpler world.
But no,
But that makes them no less human. But remember, it's a lot of Photoshop there, and 1990 there was rarely anything that was real.
Man, that must have been quite a time.
We lied to ourselves a lot. But we did it with a smile on our face.
Mostly, well, at first I wanted to know how you did the 8 copies of yourself thing. That's pretty cool. I could do 3, but 8, that's pretty cool itself. Quite a step up from 3.
These last a lot longer than a minute. The difference. Your images are trying to evade death. The energy that's expended to try to avoid certain calamities, nowhere near what's needed to read a tome or decipher a star chart. I should be the one asking you how you're able to do it. Not a single one of my simulacra could evade anything of the nature of which you face. On the surface, it may appear more advanced, but it's the contrary. Magic for a much, much slower purpose.
But as I thought about it, though, the knowledge of tricks is almost minuscule. wanted to know if there was a way. What I've always wondered, and I've never let go, was if there was a way I could have saved my younger sister. But I mean, that's been a few years ago now.
I'm sorry for your loss, but I have none of the details, nor should I, and how I can help and assist. If there's something in particular of a study inside of a conversation, it's about quickness or more arcane ability. Those are things that I could possibly help with.
Well, I mean, she fell ill, but there was no known medicine on the Rocker Brawl that could heal her. And so I left the Rocker Brawl, left everybody behind to search for something to cure her. But to no avail, I didn't find anything. But when I got back, she was already gone.
Not all journeys finish the way that we want them to. That is undeniable. I'm sorry you weren't able to find the information that you needed. But I think I understand. He's gonna go to the stacks and he's gonna pull out a single spell scroll. As I need all the help that I can get. Maybe the next time that you do, this will find you well. He's going to get you a scroll of Unseen Servant, so you can create your own simulacry.
This means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heinrich is going to take a knee. And lean on his shield. Madam Pepper, Master Cole, I'm proud of you. Yes, I did make you tell the truth. But neither one of you fought it. You just accepted it. It was entirely possible you could have overpowered my will. Neither one of you tried. You're both adults. But you're still young. We've all made dumb decisions in our youth. Ain't that right, Master Dax?
Of course. And we tend to outgrow them.
And you will. Madam Pepper, I heard what you said about seeing me in battle and about how amazing it is. You jumped in front of my lifeless body so I wouldn't get killed. You have what it takes to be a protector. I can see Petty Officer Pepper in your future.
You got the petty part, right?
You're both officers of the Spelljammer Academy. You are limelights to the entire universe. This was not me punishing you, this was me showing you what you have inside. Don't look up to me, I'm not a role model. Only look up to me because I'm 5 feet taller than you.
Yeah, that's not going to change.
I'm not a role model. Matter of fact, this might sound weird, but the biggest role model we have in our crew is actually Zoltan.
What?
He fights for his people. He wants peace in the universe. He just wants to be the one to control it. Young Master Cole, you are strong. Master Dex could fold me in half if he wanted to, and I can't say that about too many people in this universe. But his strength still pales in comparison to yours. The strength of your heart and your will is immeasurable. You protect me with my wings all the time. I protect you with my shield. You are my living shield, Master Cole. Never let anyone tell you you don't have strength. I'm proud of both of you. Petty Officer Pepper and Captain Cole, I can see it now. I'm getting too old for this shit. There's something I do want myself. Everyone's asking for things. A swift death and white shores. That's the only thing I can ask for that I need left in this life. And I'll be damned if I see it anytime soon. As he stands up, he holds his fist down for a fist bump from the two of y'all, knowing full well that both y'all's fists can fit my one. Now, we got 24 hours. Master Topola, where's the whiskey?
All means the garden that provides.
Provide away. Master Seagrin, bring your magazines.
Devon, get the table.
Cheers!
Anyone else?
Heinrich, at some point, we need to talk about age. But for now, just know that to all of us, no matter what you want to say or how you want to posture or how many coins you want to flip, you are a role model because you are out in front. You are helping us as a group during combat and as a group when out of combat, talking to us and being a moral compass for us. Just remember, even though you might not flip a coin, you might have thrown that thing into the Lake of Brawl, you are still a large hippo that does not need to try to keep a ship into the water. You don't need to be a rock or an anchor. You need to be you. That is what we need.
No, this anchor's getting a little rusty, and I need to lube up. Whiskey.
See, this will be rather interesting. The first time that I ever fermented aloe vera.
So this is homebrew.
All we have is homebrew here, my friend.
Well then, maybe I can teach you something. This is kind of my specialty. I would be honored to get to try it.
Oh, there's plenty. Stay away from the 2020.
Oh? That
No.
year?
No other reason than fuck that year.
Oh, well, yeah. No.
Try the vintages from earlier or after.
Yeah, I heard the 80s have quite a pop.
Spans back. As you've noticed over a lot of this tower, while it is small and cozy in size, when it comes time to retrieve things, things open up like an accordion. The entire place is full of pocket dimensions. There is a unending supply. And when you peer into this cellar, roll a perception check, Pepper.
Oh no. 8.
First, it's the malt and that singe of alcohol that hits your nose. And then it fades. You smell spent brewer's grains. And just as you open your eyes, as you pull your head back out of this pocket dimension, you see the simulacry. Whole factories of Topolas. The minute that you see that, you think about the shelves and the stacks. Run back to the stacks as you spread those spell scrolls apart and you stare out into the openness. There are hundreds of simulacry transcribing, filling out, copying, and commemorating relics from all over. Just as quickly as a scroll of unseen servant has left, another one has made its way. You can even see the same book that you've been handed is already being retranscribed back out again. from its original source. It's much, much easier to reproduce than to lend. As now you are the sole owner of the knowledge that this small little shack floating on an asteroid is larger than the Library of Alexandria to an umpteenth scale, hidden away in the cosmos. Commander Crux across the room has just been taking in the scene, but he notices that you get it. He's gonna stroll by. Shall we pick out a beverage?
I think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Let us learn something together, my friend. You were saying the 80s. I had a few good times there.
Yeah. To chasing knowledge together, then.
Let's go chase some. So all of these endeavors are going to lead into eventual rest. Eventual. Anyone else before your endeavors lead to that rest?
I don't know about y'all, but I got some endeavors to start reading.
Master Dax, as Heinrich passes a tall one over to him.
Yes.
Do you want of nothing? He asked. I notice you and Zoltan remain quiet.
Only thing I care about is my abilities in combat. I'm gonna pull out that trident that he has. With enough practice, I'll learn to master this weapon.
Practicing by yourself can only get you so far. You wish to master the trident.
Do. It's different than most weapons I've used. I'm used to swords, and I mean the length on this definitely takes some getting used to.
Indeed. Sometimes Life has an interesting way of completing loops, my friend. Commander Crux has told me of the story that got you here. If only you would have had a bit more time on Merrill Strand. Maybe you would have had a chance to meet. But this will have to do. It has been a long time since we stood inside the same room. But the knowledge is no less important. A young general from there. A longtime friend. He helped me transcribe some of that knowledge. And first filling out the archives of the Triton and Merfolk. As he goes over and reaches towards the shelf, we'll have to get some energy on this one. It's an older model, but it still works the same way. As he goes over and he places what looks like a tide stone that's almost swirling with the maelstrom inside of it. He places it over on a purple arcane plate, and it begins to pulse. As the energy runs through it, I think you will find an adequate sparring partner in my old friend. As it begins to flicker and power up, the outline of my Triton character for the new campaign begins to illuminate in a light aqua blue. No full features, other than a tall Triton with long hair tied up behind their head and a Triton to their side as it continues to charge. You will essentially also get a tome of martial fighting with that Triton. However, since this is Triton combat only, it has multiple levels. And it is particular to leveling up with that weapon. I'm sure that you two will get acquainted just fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't go easy. As it was his younger days. I know he certainly won't.
You doing all right over there, Zoltan?
No, buddy, I'm not.
You've been uncharacteristically quiet.
He's gonna walk over to you with his book. I'll be honest with you, old friend. I made a lot of pomp and circumstance with this book. I've made it look like it's something that it's not.
Then what
So
is it?
always in life I will spare you the circus. It's a recording of your physical being. I have heard them mumble before and me talk about it being some sort of ancient grimoire and death note. It is not that. But it is a device, a tool to help me help my friends. But it does need your signature. It needs the signature of the willing. Because the thread of life and death is so thin. But I know, and he's gonna take two of his hands and beat it into your chest. When it comes to the battlefield, and the rest of our friends, and the ones that we fight with, we wouldn't hesitate to get them back in the fight. So for me, this is not a hard question. I'm not asking you, Heinrich. I'm telling you to make your mark. I've brought you back before and I'll keep bringing you back. Till the day that you tell me that you and Matilda are at rest. And today is not that day. He's gonna flip open the book for you.
On the day on that ship, whenever I saw Matilda and Sebastian in the Stardust on that Lake of Brawl, I found where I could meet them. I know that I'll meet them. And they're waiting. Helm knows that I want to see them. For a gift of swift death, is a proper death. But only after their task is finally complete. Heinrich doesn't sign the book. He slices his finger open with the end of Matilda, and he makes a blood pact by putting his thumb and putting the blood in the book.
Thank you, my friend. Well, some things in life change. I am always ecstatic that our relationship does not.
I was, and I will forever be your brother.
Reaches out, give you a big handshake. But I will never clean your latrines again. He says with a big smile.
After you have your army and you rule the galaxy, you'll never have to clean anyone's latrines ever again. As he shakes your hand and pulls you close and pats you on the back.
Shuts his book and gives you a nod. Let's go find us a vintage, shall we?
Aye. Let's.
So, tell me about your friend that is bound to this ring. And those will be the final words before you guys get your long rest. We'll get to that conversation the next time that Hyro is present. Go ahead and click the old long rest on your character sheets. God, that's overdue. I need Constitution.
Zap zap.
Ignore that. It's yeah. It's what I named the weapon that we let me borrow. It's called Zap Zap.
Oh, Zap Zap.
Were you saying con save?
Go ahead and give me those con saves for getting up in the morning. Old Dax. So, Dax. Eager to see if your arcane gift is charged overnight. Rubbing the sleep out between your eyes. That tower begins to shake. Arcane intruder alert. Arcane intruder alert. Arcane intruder alert. Arcane intruder alert. You hear sirens going off inside the tower. What do you do?
I'm gonna jump into bed. Is that? Yo, are we under attack? Let's see if anyone else is up.
Go ahead. Anyone else that describe where you may be sleeping inside this tower? Next person that was up. Ah, why is it screaming in my fucking ears? Oh, God, that's why I don't drink brown liquor. Whoa, whoa, ah. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. Dax, I know that sound. It seems. Get everybody up. Let's go. Cole, Heinrich, you're both the next ones to hear the sirens going off.
Cole had retreated downstairs to the nice, warm, muggy plant area. He's startled, awake, / 5 more minutes, please.
No, we don't have 5 more minutes. We don't want what's on the other end of this. We just gotta go.
Okay, where did I put all my stuff? Where's my beard? Why isn't it on my face anymore? Cole's grabbing his stuff and trying to get himself together.
Get Pepper. As I stroll over to where Sigrid, I just pick up the magazine that's laying across your face with your tricorn hat. Take the smut and let's go, Sigrid. Now.
Yes, I love you, Miss February.
It's all gonna be Decemberist real soon for you don't get up. Go. Heinrich.
Goodness. Oh, what is that rat?
We gotta go to the portal. We have to go to the portal now.
Oh, Pepper, we're running.
Is looking up. Okay. Portal, yeah.
It's all destabilizing quickly. As you guys rush up towards, you can see the same arcane sigil that you came in refract with magic that is not Topola's. They're trying to force their way through. You have to stop them. No one can find this place. No one. And on that sigil, it becomes clear as you stare out into the courtyard, like it's an open window back towards the Rock of Brawl. And you see 3 of the biggest machines that you've ever seen. Repossession online.
We kind of left that alarm going, didn't we?
As 3 mega repo hulks, as there are literally all the possessions piled up into this courtyard. They have gone to extrapolate what is on the other side of this sigil. You can feel the gravitational pull as you look at that long hand that they have. that ciphers in on the other end of the sigil and begins to pull as it's trying to merge planes and extract whatever value is at the other side. That is where we will pick up the start of next session.
I love that their name is Mega Repo Hulk.
Mega Repo Hulk, dude.
Amazing. Oh my god.
100%.
Your possessions are not ours. I am the Repo Hulk.
Oh, dude, I was like, yes. This is exactly what I'm naming these things. Because they're Mega Hulks from Magic, and I'm like, oh, Mega Repo Hulks, baby. This is what we got to do.
Possession online.
Hyroa said, so I'm fighting next session. Got it.
And if he's there, he gets to talk about Topla's going to get all up in that ring, boy.
That's right.
Cooler than your average wizard in tower.
Oh, damn, I didn't think about that.
That's
He's
amazing.
so awesome, he can jump into the ring if he wants. Yeah.
I mean, it's such a, like, I guess, like, on the wizard side, like, in the module, they at least have it, like, it's a female wizard in the tower. Like, I guess it's at least, like, slightly different. But, like, how many times do you have the wizard in the tower? This one, I wanted the hermit that's been cataloging, that's cataloged for so long that it's forgot that it's cataloging. And it's like, oh, then it kind of regrets. It's like, I'd love to have a beer at the pub with all, that would be great. I haven't done that in so long. I haven't thought, oh my God, I have a million fucking asteroids around me. I couldn't even go to the pub if I wanted to.
Right? That was so cool. You guys being all... You guys got to do the sneaky that you weren't able to do the other day with...
True. Very true.
Oh.
That was a fun episode. And I do have to give 40 props. We give his character shit this campaign, and you're such a good sport about it, man. We love you, bro.
All for fun.
I'm reading books over here. No, actually, I've been reading Spot.
Like, we don't know, but Seegren probably, like, moonlights. He's probably, like, one of the most well-published smut authors. And it's just, I just gotta be so stone-faced. Like, no one can know about this secret life, but, like, Seegren's freaky.
He was an editor
Wait.
for 15 years, made sure that the navels all didn't get airbrushed out.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, he said something about stick figures. I'm pretty sure he's a hentai writer, hentai artist.
When you said stick figure, all I could think about was the moment in Big Lebowski when he races over there to etch out when Jackie Treehorn's on the phone, and it's just a stick figure with a huge. He looks at it, he's like.
So you're bottom heavy, I see. Gotcha.
Even got a little campaign tease for people who tune in over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm interested. It tickled my fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Be
pick
safe,
up with
Hyroa.
Mega Repo Hulks next time, and hopefully another Hyroa so he can kick chat out of his box.
He needs to
Beautiful
repossess his
artwork,
box.
but we want you back.
He needs to Mega Repo Hulk his box.
Repossess the box.
Well, no, that chat box looks pretty good there.
We'll have a whole new frame next session.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get the treatment.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh. Till then, appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your week. Have a good Monday. Stay tuned.
darkest campaigns.
Yeah. We get real edgy right after church.
Perfect. Perfect. Get all the sin out.
Oh my God. Sorry guys for the little delay on there. We had to, as usual, do a couple of edits to the overlay, but we got everything lined in. We actually got people's names and all that jazz and their videos. How's it feel to hear that Purple Voyager one more time, Mud and Becca?
Feels good.
Oh,
I love
so
this song.
nice.
Also, these backgrounds are dope. I dig my new background.
Those are ripped right from the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart.
Yeah, those are sick.
So you guys
like
that are not familiar with this campaign, we are running a combination of Cyberpunk Red, Shadowrun, and D&D all in one game because I love all these settings, so we can combine them. So we can play in Night City, we can run around like we're playing Shadowrun and hack everything, but we still want all of our elves, dragons, orcs, and trolls. So we put it all underneath the D&D system with those aspects so we can tell the stories we want to and tap in. So you get to see art from all three. The overlay is on the side. You got the new characters there. Check those bad boys out. Remember that is PC only to check out the D&D Beyond overlay. So if you're on mobile, sorry you can't quite get it over there. And I don't think it's on any of the consoles. I don't think so. I think it's just PC only. Oh, you know what? I did everything but get the right stream title. I did everything but get the right stream title. Porque?
So close.
So close.
You got so much right. 99 things correct. One stream title.
Yeah, now everyone's going to see that and they're going to be like, what? I don't know what VOD that is. Where's the Neon Regime VOD?
And the stream title is the one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? While I fix that radio, I bet you got some announcements.
Oh, let's see. It's I'm in a quandary for games to play tomorrow. As we come out of our 3-day stretch of D&D Saturday nights, kind of a, just hang out, play video games, chat with the community about what's been going on this last week. And I've had Crucible on deck for the last couple of days to play. I haven't delved into it yet. And then I saw another game came out that I might want to get my hands on. Maneater.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Maneater. I've been seeing that one.
I don't know anything about Maneater.
Essentially, it's like you're a shark and you do shark things.
Oh, okay. This is what Glam was playing earlier when they were like, he is the shark. And I was like, I don't know what game he's playing, but yeah, he's the shark.
Really, you start off as like a mama shark and you get caught and you're the baby that survives.
If you guys like shark games, I got a great game for you. It's called Depth. It's a little bit older. But it's sharks versus divers, and it's a ticket system to see who can either escort this underwater vehicle or kill all of the divers, and you could play the sharks or the divers. It's dope.
It's very interest ridden.
It's on Steam. We can play it. I've got it.
Scarier than Subnautica.
It is. It's very scary. Your heart. You can hear your heartbeat race faster as the sharks get closer.
Yeah. It's not
really
scary
dark.
visually, but it's just like, oh fuck.
And then you have to buy up new weapons between deaths to rounds. You can buy up new weapons.